Hello. On the second video, I do another guideline to 5 step. To do 5 steps, first we're gonna be insert and remove the SIM card for the phone Cascabel. It's a phone Cascabel, alright, from Hot Pepper. Second, we're gonna set up an ABN setting for this device. How to do reset network, how to turn on the Wi-Fi calling, and how to set up the voicemail for this device. So first of all, I'm going to turn on the device by pressing the power button on the right side. When it turns it on, all right, in order to insert a SIM card for this type of device, you don't see any SIM tray around the phone. So in this case, you have to remove the back cover for this phone. So the back cover for this phone has like when you look on the right down corner of the device, there are gaps right here where you can use the fingernails to remove it. In order to remove it, you have to press on it, use the fingernail right here, and the other hand you press on the back of the phone and pull it down like this one. You're gonna take it out, and another one right here, take it out and remove it by this one. So when you could remove the back cover, you will see two sections right here. One is for the SIM 1 and one for the SIM 2. So this device support two SIM cards at the same time, and you can use either one. It doesn't matter. You can put the SIM in the slot 1 or slot 2. They both support it. And you can see the icon right here. You see the touch. All right. This is the icon where you see the cut, and the same thing right here where it shows the cut. And you also see one more thing. It is for the SD card. So this SD card, it gotta go to this slot, the second one right here, and the first slot right here is for the SIM. All right. I will insert the SIM in the slot number 1 by this way. The cut on the top left side of the SIM card. So I'm gonna insert it in by this way. All right, it has to be matching, and the down right here, it should not be like something right here. It have to go all the way down to the end. And this is the correct way to insert the SIM card. And how to remove it, you're gonna press down here and pull it down a little bit, and then you can see the SIM right here. You're gonna use fingernails and pull it down. All right, I will try with the SIM 2. So right here, I'm gonna push down your fingernail to push all the way down to the end. It's matched to the final point right here, and it's inside here. All right, gonna put it down by press on the top to move down a little bit, so you have more space to press on it and put it out right here. If the customer insert on the wrong way, like this one, it seems not gonna work. Even though like it can go further inside, it's not going to work because you go wrong direction. So you have to guide the customer to insert the SIM correctly. Right, go back here, insert right here this way, go all the way down to the end. And I also insert the SD card. So you can see the SD card have the portion right here. It's made a cut right here. So by this way, you can insert it. All right, the arrow on the top of the SD card is going to show you how you can insert the SD card by this way. It's not by this way. All right, right here. It's on the way in. There you go. This is how you insert the SIM card and how to insert the SD card into the device. So when you're already done that, you can assemble the backer by snap one corner and go around the phone until every corner being snapped back to the device, and you hit click. All right, now from here is the beginning, the hello screen. So I can go from the beginning English or start, choose the language. All right, I can choose either use T-Mobile, the mobile right here network. All right, charge yes. Remove the screen protector for this device. When you insert the SIM card, you will see right here it say, hey, you got the voice signal bar right here. You got the 4G. The 4G is meant for the LTE for internet, and you got the VoLTE LTE. VoLTE LTE require support for the voice calling, because it's gonna transmit the voice over the LTE. It means transmit the voice over LTE or 4G or 5G. If you don't have the voice over LTE, the phone cannot make the call, right? The new technology, there's no more 3G support on the device. In the old day, we don't have the VoLTE. Everything rely on the 2-3 network, on 3G network, and nowadays it's gonna 4G, 5G. In the future, it's gonna be 6G network. So the faster internet, the voice gonna be sharing on the internet, and help the phone can make the call over the internet instead of the old technology. Everything rely on the cellular. It means through the sometimes maybe by the satellite or maybe by the tower cellular that nearby. Nowadays they can connect to the internet and transmit the voice, the internet, everything over the LTE. Okay. When you talk about the LTE, it means talk about the internet. But differently, technology can be 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G, 6G. All right, it say, hey, try another connection. All right, I will set up offline. I don't have to use the network for some reason, because of the ABN setting maybe not catch it up yet. So I can set up the offline, and we go back and check the SIM card later on. No more, I'll go more, set, and skip, set up the bin. All right, I'm already get inside the Cascabel hot pepper. So the first thing, I show you guys how to remove the SIM and how to insert the SIM card. Now we're gonna go to the how to set up the ABN setting. We go to either way, like, okay, we're gonna put up the screen, okay, to go to the setting right here, or you can pull down from the top one more time from the top to bottom. You're gonna click on the setting right here. Okay, either way. So when you go in here, yes, you're gonna look up the first portion right here. You're gonna say mobile Wi-Fi hotspot. We're looking at the mobile, so we're gonna click on the mobile right here. All right, we're gonna show you two portions right here. The first thing is gonna be internet. All right, it is where the Wi-Fi. It's not the SIM card. You have to look at the mobile, even though it say the name, the air voice, but the location where you look at it is a mobile network. It is the SIM card location. So we go in here. All right, you also see the mobile data that I already introduced from earlier version. It is the S67. I'm gonna talk again from mobile data. You can turn on and off. So when you turn off the mobile data, you can see the 4G right here is already off. So there's no more 4G over here. And without the 4G, you cannot use the internet. The VoLTE can be enabled, but it will not like function properly because there's no 4G to transmit the data over the 4G. So when you turn it on, you're gonna see the features on the 4G again. Right? When you go to right here, down here, you're gonna see the VoLTE as well. Like I introduced earlier, the LTE service to improve the voice and other communication. Yeah, red command. When you turn this one up, you will also see the VoLTE turn up right here. And with this off, you cannot make the call. For example, I'm gonna go here, make a call right here. It's a calling, but there's no calling making now because like the voice cannot transmit out because without VoLTE it cannot make the call, right? It tried to call in, but there's nothing calling now. So call N, and there's no count 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3 seconds something. So we have to go back here, and we're gonna go to the the setting from the top. So network mobile, we go to mobile device right here, and we turn on the VoLT, and there you go. You got the VoLT back, and now you can make the call. You see the count minutes, and you turn on the speaker, you can hear the voice. So VoLT is very important to troubleshoot for the customer how to turn on the services. Right? If some reason the device being disabled of the VoLT, you guys will know how to troubleshoot for the customer. Now go back to the setting, back to the mobile. We're gonna talk about the ABN setting, how to set up the ABN setting. So for the advanced, you're gonna see the Wi-Fi calling is up. Okay, we go back that one later on. The access point name APN always stay at the bottom of the setting. So go back here and check on it. And similar to the S67 from the Fox SD, we already pre-configure the ABN name for air voice and e-reseller. When you tap on it, you can see, hey, we do have the name as the air voice, APN as the e-reseller. We also got the MCC 310, MNC 280. We also got some more setting down here, like ABN time, like default sub, blah blah stuff, right? We also got the MMSC, right? MMS proxy, something like that. This is the default setting for our MVNOC. If we would like to set up like a new IPS setting, you can troubleshoot right here. However, if you get the default right here, there's no reason to create another one. But I also help to create guide how to create a new IPS setting. For example, set up like air voice, air talk. Alright, for example, and the name's right here, e-reseller. I'm gonna say okay, and then choose gonna save. Alright, yes, it allows me to save. I can choose whatever I just created. It's gonna function same way that I created earlier. When I switch to another, now the APN setting, it's gonna affect what happened right here right away. If you got like a correct APN setting, it will show up the VoLTE and the 4G or 5G. Right? If you do wrong with the APN setting, there's nothing up here right here. You may see only the signal bar right here, but that doesn't guarantee that the phone is gonna working. Right? So ABN setting is very important, and that's how you're gonna create a new one. Right? It's gonna, if you do correctly, it's gonna function the same with the default setting that we got inside the phone. Yeah. In the case that you do not trust, like, hey, the ABN setting maybe incorrect or something like not function, you can choose a menu create the ABN setting for troubleshoot. So right here I can open the internet by the custom ABN setting. So yeah, it's open the Amazon website right here. Sometimes the internet is slow, so taking time to open it. Right, just a device had just turned it on, so it's taking time to loading the configuration. So if I choose another website, for example Google, all right, it's gonna show up faster. Right, so that's how we're gonna choose the ABN setting, and we can do the factory reset. All right, bottom right here. Okay, reset the network setting, not the factory reset. All right, and choose right here. Go down here, you're gonna see the advanced. I have to show out, drop down from the advanced in order to see the what access point right here is mean for the ABN. And yes, it's similar way to any kind of Android phone. You're gonna have the plus, you're gonna have 3 dots to do a factory reset. So I choose reset to default to return the device back to the original state. All right, some of the Brio the Brio device they do not have correct IBM setting, then you have then you have to troubleshoot by create a new IBM setting from here. But for the hot pepper, for the Fox XT device, all of them already pre-configuration with a default IBM setting for our MV and OC, so there's no worry about the IBM setting anymore, right? Just like about the SIM card maybe working or not working. All right, when you troubleshoot, always notice about like the icon on the top of the device. It will show you the status of the device. For example, right here, when you insert like the SIM, the SD card, it will show hey the SD card is active on here, and there's no like X sign on the icon right here. So that means there's one SD card available. The same thing right here, when you don't have the SIM card or you remove the SIM card, the signal bar is gonna go away. Okay, right? For example, we're gonna check this one out. Before doing that, let's go to the next step for the Wi-Fi calling. Okay, I will go back with that, with like remove the SIM card to see what's going on with the signal bar. All right, I put it up and go to the setting right here, and I will go to the network setting, and then go to the mobile network. And I will go to the advanced and I turn it off to the Wi-Fi calling. Right here I see Wi-Fi calling is off, so I need to turn it on. For example, if I do not turn it on, then I turn on the airplane mode. All right, obviously it's gonna shut down the air voice and anything up here. So even though you click on the internet, you're gonna choose, hey, I want to turn on the Wi-Fi. All right, yes, and you can get like one Wi-Fi connection right here. For example, let me connect one. Okay, so for here I already got the internet, so it's this Wi-Fi already connected, and I also see the Wi-Fi icon up here right here, and click on done. All right, now I try to make the phone call by the Wi-Fi calling. When I tap on it, and we try to call 211 one more time. You will say, hey, it's gonna say, hey, the airplane mode is turned on, so I have to turn it off. All right, and we say, hey, VoIP is on, yes, but you cannot do anything without, because I already turned on I turn off the airplane mode, so the VoIP is on, so I can make the phone call right now.
Please press 0
right?
or other.
But because the Wi-Fi calling is not on, it's off. So whenever you turn on the Wi-Fi calling, whenever you turn on the airplane mode, it's on, right? And you got only the internet. You got the internet, all right? You still not able to make the phone call and on. Right here, I'm gonna change to Wi-Fi. Hey, I got the Wi-Fi. Yes, you got the Wi-Fi, but because of the VO Wi-Fi is not enabled, you cannot make the call. You cannot make the usage. Alright, it requires you turn on. Alright, so now I go back to the setting. This is the time when I turn on the feature. And see if this device is support with the Wi-Fi calling or not. So for here I do see the feature is on. Alright, the feature is available. It means, hey, I can turn it on. So the feature is on right now. If the phone have the ability to support this feature, then it's gonna support for the Wi-Fi calling. All right, sometimes the feature is available, but it doesn't mean the feature is unable to work with this kind of feature. In short, it means if you turn it on and the device already have a correct configuration, then it will support a Wi-Fi calling. Otherwise, even though you calculate it's on, but it does not working. Right? So now I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna I will turn on the airplane mode to shut down the SIM card. All right. but I still have the internet right here, and I have to turn on the Wi-Fi. I have to turn it on. All right, this version is differently with like the Fox SD, where you turn it on the airplane mode, the Wi-Fi is always remembered to be on. All right, so for here, when I turn the Wi-Fi on, you will see that I can really see here it's talk like one for another feature. It's a VO Wi-Fi, which means voice over Wi-Fi. It's on, and the airplane mode is still here. There is no signal bar for the SIM, and there's no 4G or LTE at all, but just VO Wi-Fi. It means now on the call gonna route through the Wi-Fi connection. So click on done and go back here. I check on the direct call and make the phone call from here. And it's calling yes, Wi-Fi call, server reachable. All right, I try another one. Yes, now it's calling right now. All right, so now the feature is available.
For English, press 1. For español, presione 2.
You see, it's from Wi-Fi call. Now I turn it on. All right, that's how we set up the Wi-Fi calling for this model. And we'll go next with the go back to the setting and turn off the Wi-Fi. The airplane mode. Now I got the voice up. Go back to normal. And in order to set up the voicemail, I'm gonna go to dial back and press on the 1 and hold it.
Key. To leave a message for this subscriber, press the pound key. To sign in as another subscriber, press the star key. If you have forgotten your password, press the pound key twice. Are you still there? Please enter your password followed by the pound key. To leave a message for this subscriber, press the...
So in order to set up the voicemail, you need the pass key, the passcode to set up the voicemail. All right. All right, so I'm done with the hot pepper, the Cascabel device. So if you have any question, let me know.